put your monster face on and let's go trick-or-treating in this Halloween special of Juiced TV. Frankenstein and Charlotte and Gracie bring some ghoulish creations to life. James unleashes some creepy crawlies at the hospital, and Kobe gives us his hair-raising review of Goosebumps 2: Haunted Halloween.
It's that time of year again. The evil full moon has risen. The trick-or-treaters have come out to play. That's right, it's Halloween. I am your host, Nathan, and I have some spooky stories for you. I'm gonna tangle you with my web of Nathan.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Why, it's 15-year-old Nathan. Legend has it he rides through the night causing mischief and mayhem atop his motorbike. This hair-raising host is sure to get your toes tingling with today's terrifying tales.
My favorite thing to do is play Minecraft with my best friend Johnny on his PlayStation. My favorite movie is the Lego Movie. My proudest moment is getting an award from school. Anyone that could come to my birthday party would be Mr. Bean.
Hello.
I can't do any impressions, but I can speak Vietnamese. Xin chào, khỏe không, vui vẻ. My favorite song is Despacito.
Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firmo en las paredes de tu laberinto. Despacito.
This is my best dance move. This is my best party trick. Hey Steph, high five. Dad, oh, got you.
Oh.
Suck Dad. Oh.
Oh.
Prepared to be scared with our first story. Monsters are at the hospital. Oh no. Where am I? There's a monster! There's a monster! Oh my gosh! That is so scary, guys. Help me! Help me! Someone call the ambulance! Oh!
Hi, my name's Charlotte, but people call me Dr. Frankenstein. You're about to witness something truly amazing. Eagle, fetch me my clay body. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. I bring my body and my head together of my monster, and he's alive! Alive, I tell you! But why isn't it moving?
Well, you're actually going to need a lot of pictures to start getting it moving.
Who is this random guy? And how do you know so much about this science?
Well, I'm actually an animator from a really cool place called Toon World, and I happen to know all the tricks of the trade. So how about we start going to bring your creations to life? Let's go.
Sure.
Well, animation is basically the way we take a lot of drawings or a lot of photos and pictures and we make a character come to life. So they'll start moving around, almost like you and I right now.
What materials are we gonna use?
So today we're actually going to be using a combination of clay, little bits of googly eyes, matchsticks and things for you to put eyes and arms on your creatures, along with some backgrounds with magnets so you can have some really cool looking environments for your characters to play around in.
Well, since it's Halloween, I'm going to make an ice queen. Well, I'm going to make a lava queen. Yours is looking pretty good.
All right, so how about we start taking some photos of these and we bring them to life.
Let's get animating.
So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be putting a lot of these little magnets onto the board here, and we're going to make a bit of a spooky Halloween background. And once we're ready, we're going to put our characters in on the background and move them around, taking photos on the iPads. And then when we take enough photos and move them around and play it back, it's going to look like they're moving just like you and I. So what's the story here with the Ice Queen and the Lava Queen?
This is the haunted house of the Ice Queen and Ice Princess, and the Ice Queen's making an army of the dead.
Whoa, sounds pretty dangerous. That's perfect for Halloween.
Cheese. Presenting our monster magnet. I am an evil Thank you, Team World, for helping us make these evil monsters come to life. And now we're going to take over the world.
Sorry, it's Halloween, but I just had to. You know what really freaks me out? Clowns. You know what freaks other people out? Spiders! I hope you're not scared because our next story is creepy crawly.
Hello, my name is James and I'm hanging out with this big crocodile here. I love hanging out with animals. My favourite animals are my cats. My name of my cats are Casper and Zombie. There's water animals at every corner at this hospital. A giant back-button ant. Minnie, Marmalade, Buzzy. A leaping Louie Hopper. Lizards. Shell turtle. Big snail. Possum. And bats. Never seen these before at the hospital. But that's not all. The guys bought even more. Are you the data expert?
I am a spider expert. I'm from the Queensland Museum and I look after the collection of arachnids there. And that includes things like spiders, but also scorpions and whip scorpions and all sorts of other bizarre animals.
What do you love about the divers?
I love that they do all sorts of different things. Spiders catch their prey in all sorts of different ways, whether it's spinning a web or hunting them, or sometimes they lure them into their demise. And lots of people are really fascinated or scared by spiders. They either love or loathe them, but even if they hate them, they kind of still can't help being fascinated by them. And so people always want to talk about spiders.
What's this spider?
This spider is a golden orb weaver, and you'll see them all around Brisbane. Now this is the female golden orb weaver, and she spins a very strong and large web up in the trees. And if you go and look into her web, the thing I love about these are all the other things you'll see in that web. So you'll see the little buoys. Now a buoy adult of these is only about that big. They are really ridiculously tiny. But you'll also see other little spiders that look like little silver dewdrops, and they're in the web stealing food from the big spider. So that you can get different species of spider living in the same web.
What does it eat?
Mostly you'll see in its web your flies and cicadas and other sorts of bugs that have flown into its web and become trapped there. But when they get really big, and there's a species in North Queensland, which is this one, you can see that's a much larger spider, it can catch things like small birds. Can you see the silk coming out too as it goes? So as spiders walk around, they'll often leave a little line of silk behind, like that it pays out from its spinnerets. We can't really see the spinnerets on this spider, but you can see from the back end, that's where the web comes out, and she trails her back leg along as she walks, keeping a line of silk. And it's like a safety line. If she falls down, she'll be able to pull herself back up again.
Is it venomous?
Most spiders have venom. There are only a few that have foregone biting things and not using their venom. So this one does have venom, but as you can see, they're remarkably placid, and most spiders are not particularly venomous. If this one was to bite me, it may not even use its venom, and if it did, all I'd get would be a little red mark from it and a surprise as well, because all spiders, they pinch when they bite. And that hurts when you first get pinched, but that's about it. So they're nothing to be frightened of.
Who's this guy?
This is an Australian desert scorpion, Australia's biggest scorpions. Despite looking fearsome, they're not particularly venomous, but they will give you a good sting.
What's the interesting fact about this scorpion?
One of the interesting things about these scorpions is that they build spiral burrows in the ground in the desert. So they dig themselves down in this spiral deep enough to where it's not too cold at night and not too hot in the day. And then they come out at night and look for their prey.
What is their prey?
Their prey is just about anything they can catch with their pincers, hold tight and sting. So we're talking of things like crickets, cockroaches, tiny mice, lizards, anything about that, up to about that size. So they're pretty good at catching things that are about their own size or smaller.
What's this type of scorpion?
This scorpion is often called a rainforest scorpion, but it's not just found in rainforests. You find it all up the east coast of Australia, and it's really common around Brisbane. And this is one of my boys' pets. They love playing with this scorpion. I wouldn't handle any other species of scorpion in Australia myself, but this one's very placid and extremely hard to get to sting you, and if it did, it wouldn't do very much anyway.
Whoa, it's so small. Is it camouflaged?
It is reasonably well camouflaged. If you're imagining this running around, mostly at night time, so during the day they stay hidden, and at night they might come out and forage around a log. They must be very, very hard to see. There's nothing particularly bright or colourful about them, but I'll show you soon something really kind of amazing about scorpions that makes them look colourful. And here's something I really love about scorpions. They fluoresce under ultraviolet light. Watch this. You shine a UV light on it and they glow green.
That's pretty cool.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
so if you
yeah.
go hunting scorpions, you can go out at night with one of these torches and look on the ground to see if you can find them. There we go. So that's a nice big Australian tarantula. Oh, there's a bite.
I'm not the only one who wants to meet these spiders.
How does a sea spider breathe underwater?
Sea spiders, which aren't actually spiders at all, take oxygen through their skin and into their bloodstream that way. They don't need very much. They don't breathe like we do, needing lots and lots of oxygen. They just need a little bit that they get from the water, and that's how they survive. This one, this huge one, is the biggest one in the world, and it lives down in Antarctica, where it's very, very cold.
These look like fun.
What I've got here are Australian tarantulas, some of our biggest spiders, and I'm going to try feeding them today. I've got a cricket here, which they love to eat, but they're not always hungry. Let's find out. All right, James, we'll come in and see what it does. Oh, this one doesn't look too interested. We'll try again. Come on, you got to catch the cricket. No, I don't think this one's hungry. Shall we try the next one?
Dinner time.
Here comes the aeroplane. No. Uh-oh. Oh, this one's hiding. See all the web that it's built? Let's see if we can get it out. There we go. Oh no, we've got 3 spiders that don't want to eat.
What can you tell me about tarantulas?
Well, tarantulas are what we call a megalomorph spider. And there are 2 main kinds. The megalomorphs, when they strike, they have to stand up because their fangs are side by side. So they stand up and then jab downwards. So if we give this one a bit of a poke, you'll see that it starts to stand up in the air, like that. So that's getting ready to have a bite. You can see the fangs down there? And she'll likely eventually have enough of this kind of treatment and have a go. Let's see what she does. Come on, you. Oh, she's very polite. That was a very weak attempt then. But you can really see that she looks like she's trying to be big and tough and aggressive and say, stop poking me with that. She's a very well-behaved spider, though. She's taking a lot of poking. I know my 2 boys, when they start fighting, wouldn't take this much. There we go. That was a good strike then. Can you see her fangs, James? Right there. Really impressive. So that's how they deliver their venom.
What else do they eat apart from crickets?
Apart from crickets, they'll eat things like cockroaches and other big insects that come past their burrow, but also things like small mice and little marsupials that come past the hole that they're able to grab and pull down. And even if a small nestling, a tiny bird, falls out in front of the hole, they'll grab that and pull that down and eat it too. So they'll eat just about anything they can grab and pull down that hole.
Are they venomous?
You know, these ones are reasonably venomous. They do have very, very big fangs. They're about that big. And if they get you, that first of all is going to hurt. And if they use their venom, I've seen someone bitten who have a really swollen arm for several days. We've also got records of them killing cats and dogs. So they're not the sort of thing that I like to pick up and play with. They're interesting to look at, but no, certainly not a play with spider.
See, there's heaps of animals at the hospital. My favourite was a big spider. Thanks for joining me. I'm James. Bye.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers, and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au, or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au. or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
I wonder will there be any witches in the next story?
Hi, I'm Kobe. I'm at an early screening of Goosebumps 2. I'm back. welcome. Thanks for watching. Calamari, Aldona, Loha, Mala, New Corono, Calamari. I know, the magic words. He's bringing the Halloween decorations to life. They're coming to life like in the movie. Maybe if I see the movie, it'll give me an idea to stop it. Halloween comes to life.
They don't look happy. Look out!
When Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween
Living a Goosebumps story right now?
I hear it's a real scream.
hits events cinemas from October 25th. Based on R.L. Stein's best-selling books, this all-new adventure sees the return of Slappy, the abominable snowman, the Wolfman, and the whole crew of brand new monsters at the most fun and spookiest time of the year.
We have to end this. Let's go.
Someone's gonna win a costume contest.
Goosebumps Haunted Halloween.
I saw Goosebumps 2 and I thought it was really great and fantastic and spooky. Compared to the first movie, I think they're both the same good. My favourite character was Slappy because he was scary and funny.
You discovered a walking, talking dummy and you didn't tell me?
Okay, well, he seemed like a really nice guy at the start.
My favourite scene was the ending with R.L. Stein, but I'm not going to spoil it. My favourite Halloween monster was the ghost. I thought the gummy bear scene was really funny.
So tiny and cute, what can they possibly do? Sonny, they're just gummy bears.
I give Goosebumps 2 9 out of 10 pumpkins. How am I going to solve my haunted Halloween problem? As R.L. Stein says, every great story has a beginning, middle, and a twist. Twist. I like things this way. Halloween stays alive forever. Happy Halloween.
We're nearly at the end of the show. But before we go, here's a little bit of a magic trick. I'm going to make my thumb disappear. Kadabra. Now I'm going to make it come back. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining me with this spooky Halloween special. I'm Nathan, and happy Halloween.
I like Goosebumps.
That's okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Remember, guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also, head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.